Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. It's the current time of 8:11 a.m. on the Eastern Time on July 3rd on Monday. Hope you guys have a good weekend and happy July 4th holiday for many of us in the US. With respect to Ethereum, $1,960, up about 1.2% so far. On the overall crypto market, as you can see that on the equity market real quick, we are relatively green at the moment, which is typical on a more of a half-day trading period today. Today's a pre-event of the July 4th holiday, so it's a half trading day. The market closed at 1 p.m. on Eastern time. On the crypto side, you can see that Ethereum is currently lingering around 1950 mark, but is 1950 at a substantive level again? The answer is no. The level next is going to be 2050, which, as you can see, we're still $100 away. But we are above the 1950, which is a non-substantive consolidated level. The next level down will be 1850. So we'll dive into it in a bit to see where we're going next, or in a short-term perspective. On the altcoin side of the equation, you can see that we're relatively flat, not really shifting up or down, no particular direction at the moment. We're just kind of consolidating on a sideways fashion. So with respect to why is the equity market green, it's a shorter time frame, so traders typically like to get in because of the post-mortem effects from the weekend, anticipating a more of a shorter trading day. So the volume typically can be a little bit higher than usual due to just more of a shorter time period for people to get into their trades, and subsequent to that will drive a more of a herd-like mentality onto the elevations of the price. So it's more of a short-term affectation, nothing really representative. It's typically a good trick, to be basically buying a call option during a Friday ahead of the weekend onto a more of a shorter day. Obviously, unless it's nothing exogenous or black swan events that are happening, but this is like a very typical affectation that we see across the market front. So without wasting more time, let's just dive into the technical with respect to recording time of 8:13 a.m. on Eastern Time on Monday. We are at 1950 right now, right? Up 1%. Look at the technical, you can see that clearly on the daily, we're very extended, right? We formed a golden cross on the June 20th, which translates into this mega green candle. And ever since then, we've been trying to form this like scoop, right? Which is a cup, right? And right now we're forming a handle, which is quite extended, right? 62 out of 70, large separation. But do we see more level to go up, right? You could see that the green line, we're not technically all the way there yet, right? We still have some room to go up to 2050. So to see it going up there wouldn't be a surprise to us, but let's take a look at the weekly to confirm. So it seems like we might see a little bit of an elevation, but you could see that with respect to the cross section on the MACD front, weekly it is kind of just kind of crisscrossing right now. It's not really shifting up or down. So to really go to the next level of 2050, it's gonna require some push for the market to take place. But with respect to the weekly, it's quite stale. So seeing it going to that level will just give you another indicator to probably sell a little bit, take some profit off the table. And the extension to, let's say, reach above 2150 would be quite short-lived, and relatively lack of push, if you may. However, on the monthly, you could see that we are forming a golden cross approximately around sometimes in September, based on the durations of the drag, right? You can see that we form a death cross for quite some time now, right? Since March 2022, you could see that we've been flat as a cake for quite some time. So see it to elevate up will be in the near future, just based on pure technicals. On the Bitcoin side of the equation, we're at 30,500. We are looking to elevate on a monthly. You could see that the golden cross about to form right now. On the weekly right now, we could see that we are doing something fairly similar, 63 out of 70. A golden cross translates into this mega green candle, which reached us to 31,500 at one point, but you could see that we were not there completely at 31,426, just $25 below, not 25, $75 below the level that we needed to get to. On the daily, you could see that we are, unfortunately quite extended. You see this like mega golden cross that formed to translate into this mega pressure, but right now you can see that it's quite bearish with this like mega whale hump. Like it looks like a whale, right, with the mouth right here, with the humpback on right here. Right now you do need to kind of level down, right, at 67 out of 70. So seeing it come down to again two digits mark like 28,500 will be a necessity. So seeing it coming down $2,000 lower will be something that is in the near future based on what we see in front of us. On the index front, you can see that we're quite extended as well. Take a look at the SPY front. We are at the 443 right now. At the moment right now, you can see that on the daily, quite extended, right, at 70 out of 70, about to form a golden cross. So seeing a little bit level up would not be a surprise for us. But again, is it going to be long durated? I would say no. It's going to be quite short lived because of the extensions that we're in right now. If we were at like below at the 35 and we're forming this formation, that would be a different story, but it's the opposition, right? On a weekly, you could see that it quite extended a large separation, 68 out of 70, looking like we need to come down because of the extension again. So another confirmation to indicate that the market needs a correction, coming soon. I think ideally sometimes in August will be a necessity for us to replenish to continue the bull market run coming up in fall this year. On the monthly, you can see that we're quite bullish, right? Relatively forming a golden cross, so seeing it level up from here would not be a surprise for us. Like seeing a bull market to begin in fall would be, just based on a technical, is going to happen. Okay, so that's pretty much it on a high level. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you for joining me again this morning. Have a good July 4th weekend, and I'll check you in the next one. Take care. Bye.